Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At home, Sloane informs Eric that Melinda claims the adoption is almost finalized. Before he shares that he spoke with Nicole at the hospital, they rejoice. When Eric mentions Nicole picked up her baby's DNA report, Sloane becomes alarmed. She goes by saying she has to visit a client who is in jail. Sloane hurriedly describes how she will simply swipe envelopes at the mansion since she still has a copy of the report, presumably in her bag, in the corridor. She only wishes Nicole and EJ hadn't already read the report. EJ begins writing a note on an envelope as he talks on the phone at the Demira estate. Nicole intervenes and tells him it holds the results of their baby's genetic tests, as she prevents him from writing 2 digits. EJ is ecstatically pleased to see that the report also identifies him as the father. He wants to reread the report before he places it in the safe, but a phone call compels him to leave. When Xander visits Alex, he gives his cousin the go-ahead to step down as CEO of Titan and restore Maggie's employment. Victor didn't name him CEO in his will, Xander notes when Alex pushes back. Victor would want Xander to respect his wishes if he were Victor's son. Brady visits Maggie, who informs him that Konstantin just prepared her a beautiful supper but will be departing the following day. Brady observes that Konstantin seems to have made her day better as she eats baklava. Maggie claims that despite not having heard of him, Victor and Konstantin had a genuine connection. Konstantin even received a loan from Victor for his first business, and Victor refused to pay it back. That doesn't sound like Victor, in Brady's opinion. Maggie believes that only demonstrates how significant Konstantin was to him. Brady agrees that the circumstances surrounding Alex don't resemble Victor's. He finds it hard to think Victor kept that a secret. Theresa is packing when Konstantin enters her room at the Salem Inn. He inquires as to if she is still attempting to contact Victor's long-lost son. Theresa informs him that Alex would be her new roommate. Konstantin is seen in a flashback approaching Alex's hotel room in Greece as Theresa reads Victor's bequest. To grab it, he charges in. When he learns Victor left him nothing, he becomes furious. EJ intends to examine the report once his call at the mansion is over as Nicole heads over to see how Holly is doing. Outside the French doors, Sloane is hiding. Victor didn't want Alex to handle the business, according to Xander, who was visiting Alex's residence. Xander doesn't believe it makes sense for Victor to change his will so that just he is left in it. Alex claims to have a career and money, but he also recently learned that the guy he believed to be his father isn't. Xander laughs. In this household, Alex has always been liked and accepted, contrary to him, who Victor treated as an outsider and a liability. Xander believes Alex is one fortunate bastard. Theresa reveals that she was interested in Alex before they read the will at the Salem Inn. Konstantin claims that may be the case, but as soon as she caught a glimpse of it, she became like a heat-seeking rocket. In a flashback, Konstantin yells about his father giving Victor the startup capital for his company that made him wealthy. Victor left Konstantin out of the writing of the new will, while Konstantin discloses that it was he who persuaded him to do so. Konstantin replies that he had a man observe the area when Theresa inquires how he knew the will was there. He made an informed guess when the head of the ISA arrived with a tattered briefcase. The letter identifying Victor's long-lost son is found by Konstantin, but Xander, not Alex, is identified as the supposed son. Konstantin and Theresa are surprised by the revelation in the present, but Konstantin is aware that Victor had an affair with Titus' wife. Theresa is shocked to learn that Xander is Victor's son in a flashback. She refers to him as rubbish. Konstantin is aware of this. When his father transacted business with him, Xander plundered him mercilessly. Now that criminal receives nothing, he becomes a multi-billionaire. With regard to the Kyriakis family's 2 Alexanders, Theresa ponders why the attractive and affable person couldn't have been the one. Wait, what? She smirks. Maybe it still may be. Konstantin laments that Alex will never know what they've done for him in the present. Marlena wonders why Sloane is taking care of a client at such a late hour when she pays Eric a visit at home. She makes Eric happy, even though he is aware that she doesn't like her. Marlena is okay with her because that is all that matters to her. The doorbell rings just as EJ is about to open the DNA report package. As EJ doesn't answer the front door, Sloane sneaks in through the French doors. Sloane holds up two similar envelopes in the living room. On EJ and Nichols' report, the written numbers are offset from her. Sloane leaves an envelope with the numbers on it before EJ comes back. At Alex's house, he says Xander doesn't know the first thing about him if he believes he would have sacrificed Justin for Victor's money to be his father. At least Xander is aware of his parents' identities. He's very unlikely to ever hear that he was mistaken and that his entire life was a lie. Theresa acknowledges at the Salem Inn that she feels bad about depriving Alex of a father. Theresa informs Konstantin in a flashback that changing Angelica Devereux's name to appear at the bottom of the letter wouldn't be difficult. Victor didn't name his son, so she wouldn't even need to change the will. This can be accomplished by her. We can make this happen, Konstantin asserts, offering to get her a forgery of a letter that no one will suspect. She accepts our partnership. Theresa informs Konstantin that she can't guarantee when he will receive his paycheck because she is unsure of how long it will take Alex to propose. Konstantin will simply have to remain here. Theresa's door is unlocked by Xander as he departs from Alex's home. When he finds that Theresa is relocating, he chuckles. Theresa is already on the case, and Victor has a new wealthy son. Theresa is instructed by Alex not to listen to Xander after Xander departs. He simply feels resentful that he was spared. Maggie receives daffodils from Konstantin, her favorite flower. Although Maggie extends a warm invitation to stay as long as he wishes, he tells her that it is time for him to go. It'd be great to have him there. Nicole discovers EJ depositing the DNA findings in the safe at the Demera house. He will study the report later because he has more work to attend to. Sloane leaves and goes back home. Marlena invites Eric and her for supper after a brief period of polite chat. While Sloane is left to destroy her copy of the DNA results, Eric walks Marlena out. Few soap operas understand how to treat their fans properly like Days of Our Lives. And we'll say it again. Days of Days, the greatest, totally free fan event for everyone who adores that tiny town called Salem, is held every year. Of course, they always reveal the lengthy preview video after that. And this time was no exception. Check it out in full at the link above to see about Xander, the hidden Kyriakis hair, Dimitri, and Leo helping Nicole deliver, and Gabby carrying a bloody knife. However, seeing the audience members who have supported the performance for close to 60 years may have been the highlight of the day. The cast of Days of Our Lives met fans and received a standing ovation as they took the stage together. The cast of Days of Our Lives gave a small sneak peek of the event on their official Instagram account. The day players, who are played by Brandon Barash, Stefan, Eric Martsolf, Brady, Wally Kurth, Justin, and Carson Boatman, Johnny, then gave a brief performance before Deidre Hall gave a heartfelt speech. Marlena's portrayer addressed the adoring audience. You know what? We do this a lot. And having so many of you visit us in person is always pleasant and satisfying. Check out a sample of the day's photos below before viewing the whole collection. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.